Get ready for 7 ways to bounce back from a mistake and believe in yourself again. Welcome back to our channel. In this video, we're talking about 7 ways to bounce back from a mistake and believe in yourself again. We've all been there. Well, I have. It's that sinking feeling in the pit of your stomach when you realize you've made a mistake. It can be overwhelming and crippling. But here's the thing. Mistakes are not wrong. Mistakes don't take away your worth or value. You deserve to be happy and content. Despite all of the good and solid decisions you've made, are you letting one mistake define you and box you in? Or can you use the mistake as a stepping stone to carve out a new path? Let's look at different types of mistakes and how to navigate them. Number 1, doing your best but still failing. Imagine you did everything right. You put in the effort. You used all of the knowledge you had at the time, and yet things didn't go as planned. It's easy to be hard on yourself in these moments, but it's crucial to cut yourself some slack. Self-compassion is vital. Ask yourself, what kind of unrealistic standards am I holding myself to? I've heard it said that when you know better, you do better. If you did the best you could with the information and resources you had at the time, that's all anyone can ask. Life shows up, and it's imperfect. Each mistake is an opportunity to reflect, reassess, and commit towards making a better choice next time. Number 2, ignoring your intuition. Sometimes we trust our logic and intellect over our gut feelings, and things don't turn out well. This is a common scenario where we might ignore that still small voice inside us because the facts seem to point in a different direction. Learn to value your intuition. It's there for a reason. Balance your intuition with your logical mind. This will lead you to better outcomes. Number 3, ignoring logic in favor of intuition. On the other hand, there are times when we follow our gut feelings and ignore logic. This can also lead to mistakes. Recognize the need for balance. Just because something didn't work out doesn't mean your intuition was wrong. However, do your research, ask questions, gather data to make an informed, well thought out decision. Embrace the pause. Take a moment to think clearly before taking action. Number 4, acting from emotional pain or anxiety. We all have moments when our emotions take over, or we are full of anxiety, and then we make mistakes from a place of emotional pain. This can lead to regrettable actions. Compassion for yourself is essential here. Understand that being human sometimes means our emotions and anxiety get the best of us. Address the underlying emotional needs. Look at what is causing you to be anxious. Don't hurry and don't worry. Be kind to yourself and recognize that we are all here, learning and growing. Number 5, blind spots and unknowns. Sometimes we make mistakes simply because we don't know what we don't know. Whether it seems like a curtain that is closed that we cannot see behind, or that we don't have access to all of the information we need to move forward, except that information has its limits. We all have blinders concerning certain people or situations in our lives. But when life shows you your blind spots, don't be afraid and don't beat yourself up. Some things may have been too painful or hidden too deeply for you to see or accept. Now that you know and can see clearly, make better choices moving forward. It's a humbling experience, but it's also a powerful opportunity for our growth and development. Number 6, ignoring red flags. Have you ever ignored warning signs because they didn't align with what you wanted? Have you ever ignored a red flag because you did not have enough life experience to understand all of the moving parts or players in a situation? This is especially common in parenting and relationships, finances, and our careers. We see red flags, but choose to ignore them because we want something so badly. Or we ignore the red flags because we can't handle the devastating truth. Facing the truth requires us to be brave. Find a way to balance what you want with the reality of what is, and it will save you from bigger heartaches down the road. Number 7, filling your needs in unhealthy ways. For this one, go easy on yourself. Accept that you have emotional needs. That's crucial. When we're in pain, we often turn to unhealthy things like excessive eating, drinking, or other possible outlets. If you are engaged in those behaviors now, recognize what lies beneath. Those things are never enough. They will never bring you peace of mind, contentment, or the results that you desire. Number 8, avoiding problems. Avoidance is a common response to fear and being overwhelmed. Sometimes we think we can put off critical decisions for another time when we are ready. But it's been said that not making a decision is a decision. Not taking action is an action. So, whether it's avoiding financial issues, relationship problems, or health concerns, pretending problems don't exist only makes them worse. Find the courage to face these issues head on. You don't have to solve the problem all at once, but commit to take one action, one step each day to dig yourself out of the hole. Make that call. Look at that letter. Take that meeting. See the hurricane that is swirling around you. You don't have to tackle it all at once, but start somewhere and start now. This will give you a sense of control and empowerment. Now that we've looked at different types of mistakes, let's talk about 7 ways to bounce back. Let's bounce back from those mistakes and believe in ourselves again. Number 1, process your feelings. The first step in overcoming a mistake is to process your feelings. Write down what happened and how it made you feel. Identify the emotions you're experiencing, whether it's shame, regret, guilt, anger, or frustration. Reach into your toolkit of what healthy tools get you through hard times and create new habits that allow you to process your feelings and move forward. Don't dwell or stay stuck. Make it a goal to move forward bit by bit, one step a day. Number 2, view mistakes as an opportunity for a fresh start. That's right, mistakes are not just setbacks. But if you use the mistake to your advantage, a mistake can be a powerful springboard for growth. Every mistake you make provides an opportunity to create the life you really want. There is still time for you to be more successful. Make a better choice. Pivot and go in another direction and try another approach. There's contentment and success on the other side of that mistake. Number 3, reflect and move forward. Reflect on your mistakes. Sometimes we feel we don't have enough time, energy, or resources to overcome the mistake. That may be true, but break it down into smaller pieces. You don't have to have it all figured out right now in this moment. Ask yourself, what can I do with what I have to move forward now? One step and one step now. Sometimes it's not about reinventing the whole wheel. It could just be about learning new ways to use the existing wheel or, create something entirely different. Something more consistent with who you are now and not who you were when you made the mistake. Embracing this knowledge builds the confidence to trust yourself again and move forward. Number 4, clean up after mistakes. Cleaning up after a mistake requires giving yourself grace. Own your actions and make amends where necessary, and when doing so does not harm you or anyone else involved. This process frees you from the past and allows you to move forward without guilt, shame, or regret. Number 5, shift your mindset about mistakes. Adopt a healthy perspective on mistakes. Understand that mistakes are part of living fully. It's not about being perfect. It's about learning and growing. Sifting and sorting, finding out what works for you, what's acceptable to you, what is intolerable for you. Some mistakes are in our control, and other mistakes are the hand we've been dealt with. Either way, pivot. Change your story about mistakes to one that empowers you. Use your mistake to shed the victim mentality and embrace the victor mentality. Number 6, drop perfectionism and embrace your potential. We are often our own biggest critics, often expecting nothing short of perfection. Instead, embrace a mindset of letting go of the past mistake, and embrace the future. You cannot change what happened. Be mindful of negative self-talk that I shoulda, coulda, woulda. Rewrite the script running through your mind so that the past isn't weighing you down. Number 7, building self-trust. This is a gradual process. Start by allowing yourself to be aware of all the ways you betrayed yourself or you were inauthentic in the moment. Each conversation, each interaction with others. Make a promise to yourself to live more authentically. Be consistent in making good decisions. Every time you keep a promise to yourself, you regain your strength, you build a better relationship with yourself, and you lay a stone on the foundation for your bright future. You'll feel more capable, in control, and grounded in who you are and what you're about. Well, that's all for now. I'm excited you joined me. I've written a guided journal to walk you through this process. It's called Broken, All the Things. It's a 128-page, 6x9 guided journal I wrote, and each page has an affirmation or statement for your consideration. It's support. It's there to help you as you turn the corner and begin again. The link to my Amazon store is in the description. I wish you well on your journey, and I hope you'll drop down in the comments to share your goal and come back again and share your progress. Before you go, do me a favor. Let's grow the channel. Like and subscribe. I'll jump down in the comments and connect with you there. See you in the next video.